So there you go, Citris Inc. Welcome to Bass Breakfast, performing the track, Knowing Your Mind. Take it away, guys.
Days are passing, turning, leaving with the sun. I'm left counting, waiting, but without your touch. Don't know what to do, craving you so much. I was told you only know when you know that you don't wanna be without them anymore. No, now I don't know much, but I know that I love when you brush your hands along my face and softly pull mine into yours to kiss me slow. 'Cause that's when my feelings start to show with sensations presently on my skin. Knowing you're mine. It's official now, I'm missing you, and every little thing you do. Playing pictures of your smile inside my head to get me through every day that I don't see your face. It's the distance got me in my feels this way, and I don't know if I told you that I love when you brush your hands along my face and softly pull mine into yours to kiss me slow. 'Cause that's when my feelings start to show with sensations presently on my skin. Knowing you're mine, said I love when you brush your hands along my face and softly pull mine into yours to kiss me slow. 'Cause that's when my feelings start to show with sensations presently on my skin. Knowing you're mine.
Got special guests in the building, Kristen and Nick from Citris Inc. How you both going this morning?
Doing great, man.
Yeah, good.
Welcome to the show.
Good to be here, thanks.
Got in September you dropped a first track in terms of Citris Inc.
Yeah.
Knowing Your Mind.
Yeah, we did.
So congratulations on that release.
Thank you so much. We're so stoked with it. Yeah, it was a long time coming, so yeah.
'Cause when did how did you form? Like how did you both meet to kind of like
Well,
form Citris Inc?
we're both like, you know, bit of musos, bit in the scene. But we met about 2 years ago on tour. You know, and then then we started dating. And then we just slowly like started sharing projects together. Like, you know, I'd be like, oh, I started the song, and then Nick would sort of finish it, and then we kept doing that, and then we were like, oh, what if we kind of start a band?
So that's super organic. Just
yeah, we had like no intention. We were just like, well, we've got a few songs now. What if we like made an album or something? And we're
Keep going and put them together,
Yeah, and then it worked out really well because a friend of Nick's, her partner, Modre, his name is Andre. Anyway, he's just an insane like musician and producer originally from the States, and you know, luckily for us, they moved here and they based themselves here, and so we got the opportunity to work with him, and just like having him produce our tracks is just, oh my gosh, like, I mean, you heard.
Yeah. So completely next level.
Yeah, especially like bringing his expertise and his sound, like, you know, because he's like rooted in R&B, and like, where's he originally from? Like Atlanta? Yeah, so it's just like that authentic sound, that authentic R&B sound that, you know, just you grew up with that stuff. So like it's not a sound that we had to imitate or anything, you know. So we were just so lucky to work with him.
Like and it is a sound that, you know, personally I'd like to see a lot more of.
Yeah.
You know, because that does bring that like nostalgia, but it also just brings that warmth.
Yeah.
In terms of, you know, just in terms of how you're feeling or all that sort of stuff. And specifically talking about relationships, and that's kind of like watching your music video as well. I mean, it was like taking a step back because of just, and now knowing that, you know, relationship as well. But like, it's all about, you know, celebrating that relationship and with one another. Like,
and the shoot for that was so, oh my god, it was so good, because all of those they're real couples as well, and like couples that we knew, and we just got them on a couch and we're just like, so tell us how you met, and they just all shared their stories with us, and it was just like, it was such a good vibe for the day. Like, it just really set up, you know, the day ahead of us, and it was so good.
That's sweet. And in terms of your like musical journeys before Citrusing, like you kind of saying you kind of in the scene, like what were you both kind of doing relative before this?
So I've done quite a few cruise ship gigs, hotel contracts, as well as a lot of playing around Aussie. But otherwise, yeah, just some teaching, but mainly corporate, private, any gigs. I've played for a few other New Zealand bands here and there as well, but back in the day. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm in musical theatre. That's where I'm in. I'm in musical theatre. And so the gig that we got together was it was a Tina Turner tribute show. So I was Tina Turner. And that's how we met, because he was in the band for that. So and now I'm like, we just do a bunch of gigs.
That's amazing. And so you're both based in Auckland, right?
Yeah.
But we're kind of talking off air as well in terms of like when this did release, like come September, that you were both like kind of like different places at the same time, right? Like,
so like I said, because I do musical theatre.
Kind of traveling.
So I'm like, our relationship, I've like barely been in the same city. So I was in Australia for a bit, for about 4 months. And Nick was here in Auckland.
Just gigging away.
And so, I mean, and that's what knowing your man is about. It's literally just about being in a long distance relationship, missing your partner. But you know, at the end of the day, you're like, but you're still my person. So it's all good.
Like when you're out together, you just celebrate those moments.
Exactly.
And cherish them.
Like, you know, you don't take it for granted, which is cool. Yeah.
Cool. And you got a show coming up, Ponsonby Social Club, next Friday, right?
Next Friday.
Sweet. So is it not your first time like performing like?
This is our second official gig, but it's the first official release show
after
for us.
After the release of his track. Nice. That's gonna be quite exciting.
It's gonna be so good. And this time we got some BVs with us, and man, that changes the whole game. We had a rehearsal with them the other day, and man, you got to be at this gig.
Definitely pulling up. So Friday, 18th November, Ponsonby Social Club.
That's the one.
Nice. But that track is phenomenal, and definitely encourage everyone listening to go and check out the music video as well, because it's just not only in terms of what the song's about, but it just brings that message of warmth and connection as well.
So.